G'day everyone, and thank you for joining us today on our farm channel. If it's your first time here, take the opportunity to press the subscribe button somewhere down there and press the notifications and all of the likes, and you'll get everything that we post on here. Well, today it's a little bit of a different video. We're going to be showing you how and explaining why we cut potatoes before we put them in the ground. We don't cut that many, but we do some, and we'll be explaining that to you. And also we'll be propagating some blackcurrant cuttings. Just love blackcurrant juice. Oh yeah, I can't wait to get them growing. The whole property here at one stage, 100 years ago up until about 40 years ago, was actually a blackcurrant farm. So we'll be going back to our roots and getting some blackcurrants going. And the good thing about the blackcurrants that we've got is that they came from a neighbour, and I would say that they're from the original line that was in Dromedary, or one of the original lines, so I'm looking forward to getting those going. Okay, so let's get on with it. So what we've got here are a couple of, or three pink-eye potatoes. This one here is about the perfect size that we just drop in the planter or in a furrow hole, but we're going to use this one to show you how we cut them. This one here is just a little bit too big for the cups in our planter, so that's one of the reasons why. If you can imagine a cup going around a Ferris wheel, the cup picks the potato up and then deposits it in the furrow, and if they're too big, if they won't fit the cup, they're just going to drop out, and we don't want that. So that's one of the reasons that we cut them, to fit the size of the cup in the potato planter. Anyway, so what we've got here is a potato, and it's got eyes developing here, pretty much all the way around the potato. But you need to find them, because what we're going to do is just cut the potato with a sharp knife, trying to get that camera so it doesn't wobble like that. So that leaves us with some eyes here, some here, some here, where the shoots will develop that come up above the ground. And this bit here has them coming out here, here, and on the ends of it. Now, the next thing is, so if we plant this now, because this is an open wound on the potato, it stands a good chance of getting a disease. That's something that we don't want. In times gone by, a lot of years ago, people used ash out of fires, they used concrete or cement powder. They dipped the potato in it, they coated it, and they thought it sealed it. Well, it's been proven lately from universities that that can cause blight on potatoes. So some people might still do it and get away with it. Personally, we don't. All we do is use the bread crates that we store them in over winter. We turn the potato up like that in them, leave them for about 3 days, and that seals over, it dries out just like a cut on your hand. And then when you put it in, nothing will go in there. 100% good without putting anything over it. So it's pretty much all natural. Right, so over here we've got our blackcurrant cuttings. So what we're going to do is just cut some off. I like to cut them fairly long with a lot of buds on them. Some of them you'll get a couple of cuttings off, but like that one. But as I said, I like to cut them fairly long, so we'll cut a few of these. This one here is already developing roots, which is great. Right, so that's the ones we've got cut to show you what we do. Okay, so we've got 3 cuttings here. This is what I normally do, is just pare off a little bit of the bark on the outside there, because you will get root growth coming out of there. This one's a bit shorter than the others, but he's still all right. Then the magic ingredient that we use, honey. Take the cut end of the cutting, dip it in the honey. You might wonder why we use honey. It's because the enzymes in the honey get the hardwood cutting to get roots on it a whole lot quicker. Just great stuff. So there we go, a nice bit of honey on there. And then away you go. And now all you've got to do is, and we've got some already in here, is put your cutting with the honey on the end of it into the medium that you're growing it in. And we've got some very nice Osmocote propagation soil there. And away you go. Anyway, that was just a short video to show you what we do with our potatoes when people say they cut them before they plant them. A lot of people, I think, just cut potatoes for the sake of cutting them because they think it's a good idea. Well, personally, I like to leave potatoes whole. If they don't fit in the planter or they've got just a heap of eyes on them, we do cut them. And that's the way that we do it. So hopefully you enjoyed the short video. It's something that we normally don't do. We're normally outside doing stuff. But, you know, if you haven't grown potatoes or something before or propagated cuttings or stuff, it's always interesting to find out how other people do it. And hopefully any information that we can pass on might be a help to you.